On the night of March 30th, 2026, a janitor is working alone inside the building when something on the security cameras suddenly catches his attention. Whatever appears on the screen instantly fills him with fear. But the terror does not stop there. Not long after, knocking starts coming from the restroom area. It is loud, clear, and deeply unnatural, enough to make him prepare himself before going to check where it is coming from.
Ai đâu? Đây. Ai đâu? Ai đâu ơi? Ai đâu? Ai đồng đi đâu? Ai đâu? Nam mô Di Đà Phật, Nam mô Di Đà Phật. Ai đâu? Tao lầy mày đó. Nam mô Di Đà Phật, Nam mô Di Đà Phật. Có ai không? Có ai trong đi không? Ai đâu? Nam mô Di Đà Phật. Ai đây? Ai đâu? Mẹ ơi.
First, he hears the knocking. But when he opens the door, no one is there. Then it happens again, this time from inside one of the restrooms. He checks right away, expecting to find someone hiding inside. But once again, the room is empty. He searches every stall, even the door that opens by itself. Still, there is no sign of anyone. Somehow, that only makes it worse. Because right after leaving the restroom, he hears something even more disturbing coming from one of the office rooms. He checks the security cameras again and notices something strange enough to make him go there himself. What he sees next becomes the most terrifying moment of the entire night. Watch closely. Through the window, the pale face of a woman suddenly appears, staring from the darkness. Her expression is empty. Her presence feels wrong, like she does not belong to this world. Her hair hangs beneath a hat as she watches the janitor through the narrow gap. In one frozen second, he can only stand there in fear, staring back at something that should never be there. Then, just as suddenly as she appeared, she is gone. After that moment, the janitor was so shaken he could barely speak. The next day, still haunted by what happened, he placed charms on the doors to protect the building from whatever evil spirit or entity may have been inside. But the darkest question still remains. Who was the woman in the window? And was she also behind the knocking and the strange activity in the restrooms? Whatever happened that night remains a cold and chilling mystery. A woman named Sarah Serendipity posted a video to her TikTok account on March 12, 2026. In the video, she described an experience that left her deeply shaken, the kind of moment that suddenly makes a house stop feeling safe. According to Sarah, one night she was overwhelmed by a powerful feeling that something was watching her. Not just a normal feeling, but a clear fear that made her skin crawl and the air around her feel wrong. Unable to ignore it, she quickly grabbed her phone and started recording. She hoped that if something was really there, she might finally catch proof. And it did not take long for that feeling to be proven right.
What the f*** is that? What the f*** is that? What the f***? What the f*** is that? Fucking looks like a hand. A freaking face. Like two hands and a face. What the f*** is this? What the f***?
As you can see, handprints and even the shape of a face slowly begin to appear on the window. The marks look pressed into the glass, as if something was standing right behind it. Very close. Only inches away, watching from the other side. And that is what makes it so disturbing. It does not seem random. The shapes look clear, deliberate, and almost intentional, as if a presence is trying to reveal itself by leaving traces behind. Of course, there may be a normal explanation. Condensation, residue, or oils on the glass can sometimes bring back old prints when temperature or lighting changes. But what makes this moment hard to ignore is the timing. Feeling watched, then seeing something appear that seems to confirm it, is the kind of experience that stays with you long after the room becomes quiet again. The camera on this man's phone captured something strange, and this is only the beginning. The video was posted on TikTok by a man named Rudden Faris. He says something creepy keeps happening inside his house, so he decided to record everything on his phone. In one of the videos, a chair can be seen moving on its own without anyone touching it. Watch closely.
Chicos, es la tercera noche que no sé si escuchan ese ruido, pero estoy solo, ¿me entiendes? Estoy solo en la pieza y estoy solo en mi casa. O sea, no, boludo. No, amigo, no. No, boludo, se acaba de mover. ¿Qué? No, miren, para que vean que abajo no hay nadie, boludo. Posta. O sea, no estoy jodiendo ni nada. O sea, te juro que no hay nadie. Estoy yo solo acá.
A few days later, he started filming again and said he was trying to capture proof of a ghost inside his house. At one moment, he heard strange noises coming from the kitchen and went to check while holding his phone. When he turned on the light and looked around, a dark silhouette suddenly appeared in the doorway of the next kitchen room.
No sé qué pasa, boludo. Estoy en mi pieza queriendo dormir, boludo, y me tocan la puerta toda la noche, amigo. Son como las 1 de la mañana. No hay nada. No, amigo, ¿qué mierda es eso, boludo? ¿Qué mierda sos, la concha de tu madre? Boludo, no. Amigo, no hay nadie, boludo. No. De hoy se está escuchando esa mierda.
Seconds later, the silhouette vanished instantly, and the guy in shock went to check the room, but there was no one there.
Escuchando esa mierda. ¿Qué? No, boludo, no, 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 no. Encima voy a buscar la ventana, boludo. No hay nadie, amigo. O sea, no hay chance que haya salido alguien por acá, boludo. No, amigo, no, 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 no. No, amigo, de nuevo esto. Pero qué mierda, boludo.
But the terror did not end there. As he kept filming with his phone, a few seconds later objects started moving on their own. Some fell to the floor, and a small bell suddenly began ringing without anyone touching it. In that moment, the house felt like it was under the control of something truly terrifying. If you were in his place, what would you have done? Just like in many chilling cases, some people believe children are far more sensitive to paranormal energy than adults. Almost as if they can sense things older minds have learned to ignore. Because of that, many believe spirits are often drawn to them. A mother from South America named Sammy believes that may be what happened to her twin sons. One day, while recording them playing together, something happened that turned a normal family moment into something deeply unsettling.
¿Qué pasó?
As the two boys run into another room laughing and shouting, a different sound is suddenly heard in the background. A voice that should not be there. Sammy did not notice anything at the time. She was too focused on filming her sons to realize something strange had been captured. But later that night, when she played the video again, the voice was clear, and it deeply shook her. In fear, she uploaded the clip to social media, and it quickly spread. Many of her followers believed the voice came from a ghost. Others were convinced it was a deceased relative trying to speak to the boys from beyond the grave. A few days later, Sammy posted an update, and from that moment the story became even more eerie.
Escuché esa voz hasta que yo vi el video porque me lo dicen y ya escucho. No se parece a la voz de mi hijo, por eso subí el video, porque no se parece. O sea, yo conozco a mis hijos, no se le parece. Para mí se escucha una voz de mujer. Y otra cosa es que, pues ellos no hablan todavía, tienen 2 años, o sea, no hablan así tan corrido como se escucha en el video. No pronuncian bien las palabras aún. Y en el video se aprecia donde dicen nona, nona, nona. O sea,
To this day, Sammy says she still has no logical explanation for what was captured on camera. The more people listened to the clip, the darker the theories became. Many viewers said the two boys sounded like they were responding to something, as if they recognized the voice. Some people believe the boys may have been saying a word often used in Spanish as a loving name for a grandmother. That makes the whole moment feel more emotional, but also far more terrifying. Because if that is really what they said, then a much darker question appears. Were they responding to a spirit they somehow recognized? And if so, did that voice belong to their grandmother calling out to them from beyond the grave? Nicholas Ferrier usually shares simple moments from his everyday life on social media. Nothing paranormal, nothing strange, and nothing meant to scare anyone. But recently, everything changed. One day, while playing with his daughter, he accidentally recorded something that genuinely shook him. Like many chilling stories involving children, Nicholas says his daughter has an imaginary friend. At first, that sounds normal and harmless. But after seeing what was caught on camera, one dark question keeps haunting him. What if that friend was never imaginary at all?
Esto es una cosa muy loca lo que pasa acá, cerca de mi barrio, a la vuelta de mi casa. Bueno, mi hija se ve que tiene una amiga invisible, porque ustedes miren. Váyale, decirle que traiga el coche. Decirle que traiga el coche, decirle. Le dice que traiga el coche. No.
Nicholas's daughter calls out to the invisible friend she often talks about. Then, to his horror, her toy pushchair slowly begins rolling toward her on its own. No one is touching it. Nothing visible seems to be moving it. And that is what makes the moment feel so wrong. In Nicholas's mind, only one explanation appeared. Whatever his daughter was speaking to may have been the thing pushing the chair. After he posted the footage, the video quickly spread online. Many people believed him right away. Others were much more doubtful. To prove it was real, Nicholas posted a follow-up video.
Miren hasta el final.
Pueden ver, acá está el carrito, ahí está mi hija, es de noche, acá tengo la mano, no tengo hilo, no hay control remoto, por ningún lado, por donde lo vean, al carrito no tiene control remoto. Bueno, acá mi hija va a llamar al coche. Vaya.
Este es el último video que hice
Hola,
con mi
llama.
hija.
Llama al coche. Llama al coche.
Pega un grito y hasta los perros ladran.
Para que ustedes vean. Llámalo.
In the follow-up video, Nicholas shows that the toy pushchair is not attached to any strings, wires, or hidden device. There is nothing that could explain why it moves on its own. Then he asks his daughter to call out to her imaginary friend again. And once again, the chair slowly rolls toward them. At that moment, what first seemed strange starts to feel truly chilling. Because if no one touched it, then what did? Was it just an impossible coincidence? Or was something unseen attached to the little girl, presenting itself as her imaginary friend? What do you think really happened? Thank you for taking the time to watch this video until the end. If you enjoyed content like this, please support this channel by subscribing, turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and sharing it with your friends. See you in the next video.